Welcome. The time is passing even faster than I expected. Day 9 of my 12 days of Christmas, where I'm giving hints and tips about how you can get yourself into the right space for 2021 to be the best you, be more you, so that you can shine even brighter. Welcome, Kim Searle, Emotional Mastery here, and I've been taking you through that step-by-step process to today to talk about support. There is a story, a much bigger story than one I want to go into here right now, but I have been fiercely, and I mean fiercely independent since I was in my early 30s. And it hasn't done me any justice, I have to say. And part of my journey, that you may be starting on a similar one or something very different, but part of your journey is learning when to accept help. And it's interesting that I just want to give a shout out to a couple of people, if I may, because I wouldn't be here today necessarily if it hadn't been for these people. Anya. I'm just going to call her Anya. She's a shy girl, but she has been so supportive of me, not just actually in the last 12 months, but in the last 2 to 3 years. She's been right there supporting me, helping me out. She was doing a lot of my social media posts last year. And when I took a dip because of, I guess, coronavirus or my messaging, whatever, I had to just let her go for a little while until I can bring her back. And I will, because she's awesome. So a big thank you to Anya for supporting me in a way that I couldn't have done without, and teaching me a few things. A big shout out to Leanne Umrigar. I met Leanne about 12 months ago, and she was an action coach. And you will have heard in one of my earlier videos, in fact, I think it's in video 5, day 5, I don't do goals. Actually, it's worse than that. I don't do objectives. When I was at work, I very often called them objections, because that's how much I had begun to hate them. Their original intent having been mislaid now, and it had become almost automatic that you would do it without really valuing what it was trying to do. Personal opinion, not anything held by anyone I worked with or for. But Leanne understood me when I said, do not set targets for me, do not make me do things, because the part of me that is A, fiercely resilient, and B, actually is a bit of an awkward moo, quite frankly, wouldn't do it. And she said, not a problem. And do you know what? She's one of the best decisions I took early in January 2020. She has supported me throughout, and I have got the fundamentals of my business sorted out during 2020, thanks to Leanne and her skills. I don't know where I would be had she not intervened and helped me at various points through the year. So a big shout out to her. Another big supporter of mine has got to be Lex. Lex McKee. Where would I be without your intellect and stimulation in terms of the words I use? I mean, Mindspa, thank you. That's definitely down to you. I'd been talking emotional mastery, and you made me grasp that and set me on the right track. We've got great things to do in 2021. He's been very, very supportive of me, sharing my posts and talking about what I'm doing and introducing me to some awesome people. You know who you are. I want to say thank you to Karen Fowler of the Athena Network, who also supported me through a tricky patch earlier in 2020. She was there. She listened, she heard, she supported. And I have to say, whilst Athena I've been up and down about, I absolutely saw the value from her and some of the people I met during 2020, because you could reach a wider audience and engage with them more. Thanks to Leanne, I got a strategy where I could make better use of this networking program. But the director for my region, Karen Fowler, is the one that makes it stand and really become what you need it to be. She works tirelessly to bring people in and keeps going. Inspirational, that lady. So thank you to Karen. I want to say thank you to Jill Fountain. I know we didn't quite go according to plan last year. I think I was running before I could walk, but I just want to say thank you for understanding again where I was. Your support in that arena has lifted a great weight off of me whilst I sort myself out. So why am I telling you this? Let me tell you, there were loads of others who supported me, particularly in the latter stages of 2020. And there were many people beforehand who supported me. But I just wanted to give them a shout out because they were actively involved in what I was doing. And I just want you to know you cannot be a success in life on your own. I've tried. And whilst you will get some success, you cannot do it without anybody else. And I sort of knew it. I sort of learnt ages ago that, the only reason that I can be the success I'm being wherever I am is because of all the people in the background you don't realise. The people who are making sure that you've got food on the table. There's a whole chain of people working tirelessly to make sure that you're fed. There's a chain of people making sure that you've got fresh, clean water. And it goes on. So understand that there are people around you who are supporting you, if not actively, then they're there when you need them. And traditionally, it's been family and friends. That's great. But look further afield. They're there. So whatever you're attempting to achieve this year, have a think. Who in your world is going to be your best supporter? Spend more time with them, because with their help, you cannot fail to succeed. Kim Searle, Emotional Mastery. Tomorrow, we're talking about little wins and rewards. Take care. Have a good day. Cheerio.